Okay. Okay, well, welcome, Jess. I'm Carol Olafson. I'm a nurse practitioner. I'll be your therapist. Just wanted to go over a few things. I know you signed the informed consent sign. That just means that you agree to be in therapy, and if there's a time when you don't want to be in therapy, just let me know, or you want to stop. And then as far as confidentiality, what we say is confidential. However, there are two exceptions. One would be if you were to tell me that you're thinking about hurting yourself, and the other would be if you were thinking about hurting someone else. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so let's start. Now, do you have a history of depression?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you take medicine?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay, well, your parents wanted you to come here and talk with me. Can you tell me what's going on?
Yes, I have been broke up recently with my boyfriend.
Okay.
So that's really a big issue for me.
Okay.
So recently, because of that, I've been cutting myself, like cutting my arms. I've been cutting to hurt myself to feel better.
Okay.
Cut with the hope that I will feel better. That's why. So, and I'll be thinking of something to myself. I'm just tired, everything. I'm fed up, I'm overwhelmed. I'll be thinking about killing myself also.
Okay.
I think I have before I tried to overdose on my medication. I tried to do that. I haven't, but I tried to do it once. But I don't want to do it. That's why I'm here. I'm seeking for help.
Okay. So you broke up with your boyfriend. How long ago?
Yes. Yeah, like almost 2 weeks ago.
Okay. And you taking an antidepressant medication?
Yes.
How long have you been taking that medicine? For how many years?
Going to almost 2 years.
Okay. Okay. Now, I am concerned because you are talking about committing suicide, and you said that you've been cutting your arms.
Yes.
When did you last cut yourself?
Like 2 days ago.
Okay. And do your parents know about this?
My mom found out like yesterday. That was why they brought me here.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad they brought you here. I am concerned that you're depressed and that you've tried to cut yourself. Now you said that you've thought about taking your life and committing suicide. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Have you thought about doing that before, or is this something just since you broke up with your boyfriend?
Yeah, since I broke up with my boyfriend.
Okay. So you haven't tried before to take your life?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Now you've been taking an antidepressant, you said for about 2 years.
Yes.
And do you have a plan on how you would try to take your life?
Before I was thinking about overdose on my medication.
Okay. Okay, so you would just.
I don't want to do it, but I'm still thinking about it.
Okay. Now, when you cut yourself, what were you thinking about when you were cutting yourself?
That everybody hates me.
Okay.
Turned their back against me. My boyfriend left me.
Okay.
It's the whole world against me. Everybody hates me. That's why. And when I was cutting myself, I was cutting it to relieve my pain, to relieve.
Okay. Okay. So you don't think people like you?
I think people don't like me. Nobody likes me. Nobody likes.
Do you have any friends at school?
I used to, but I try now. I'm like I stay away from most of them since my boyfriend broke up with me. So
Okay.
I stay away from everybody.
Okay. Now, before your boyfriend broke up with you, were you going out with friends?
Yeah, I go out with some of my friends. We used to go a house to do some, but yeah, I used to go out, but now I'm really depressed. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm just always in my room.
Okay. Now, you've been taking antidepressants for 2 years. When were you actually diagnosed with depression? Do you remember?
That was when I was 15 years old.
That's when you started the medicine.
That's when I started.
Was there something that happened when you were 15 that
Um, Not that nothing happened. I was just feeling depressed.
Okay.
Just feeling depressed. I wasn't feeling myself. I was really down. So I had to get out of bed to go to school. So when my mom took me to my psychiatric, so they prescribed the medication for me.
Okay. At that time, had you maybe lost someone, a family member?
Actually, no. I was depressed. I think there was some issue going on in my school during that time within me and my friends. So
Okay.
one of my friends, we were like group one, we fell off. So I was depressed because most of my friends, they don't want to be my friend anymore during that time. So then I was depressed. I got the
So you had a friend and had some kind of disagreement or falling out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And then your other friends, because of that, didn't want to speak with you?
Exactly. They side my other friend. So
Okay.
press about that.
Okay. So back then, did you feel isolated or alone?
Yes, exactly. I was isolated, like
Okay.
everybody. And I feel like nobody wants to be my friend.
Okay. Now that you have broken up with your boyfriend or your boyfriend broke up with you, do you have similar feelings to how you did 2 years ago when your friend left?
Yes, exactly. So I felt like my boyfriend hates me. I don't know why. We got into arguments, but I said sorry, but he's not ready to let it go. So he stopped talking to me. He didn't pick up my phone,
Okay.
call me, broke up with me. So I felt like so I'm not myself anymore. I wasn't happy. So really depressed.
Okay, I just want to ask you just a few things about your family. Is there any history of depression or mental illness for your parents?
My
Relatives?
mom, my mom has been on depression medication for a while now.
Okay,
So she has history of depression. That's
okay. Has anyone in your family ever tried to commit suicide or have committed?
uh, I remember my distance cousin, like I think years ago, committed suicide. But I wasn't thinking about her, but it just happened.
Okay, so your cousin committed suicide.
Yeah, that was like almost 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, and it sounds like, did you notice any change in her before that?
It was like distance cousin. We are not that close, so
Okay.
I don't even know what happened.
Okay.
What happened? So I couldn't say anything about it.
Okay. I want to go back to talking. You said that you've already cut yourself. I'm very concerned, and that you have a plan. And tell me, exactly what your plan is, how you would go about doing it.
My plan was to overdose on my medication, but I'm just thinking about it. I'm not actually going to kill myself.
Okay, so
It's not like I'm going to kill myself. I'm just thinking about it.
okay,
I'm not going to do it. I promise. I'm not going to do it. It's just a thought, not
okay.
going to do it.
So you've thought about it. Okay,
Yeah, just a thought. I'm not going to do it.
okay. Now, have you thought about cutting yourself again?
Not now. The last time I cut myself was 2 days ago.
Okay.
Uh, since my mom finds out, she has been like all around me. So I'm not talking about it for now.
Okay. So at this point in time, you don't want to cut yourself.
No, not anymore.
Okay. And you don't have any plans to try and take your life?
No, not for now.
Not for now. Okay.
Not okay. I'm not going to do it.
Okay. So you're not going to?
No.
Okay. I am concerned, and I would like to make an agreement with you and for you to agree that you will not cut yourself again, and that you also will not try to overdose or take your life.
Okay.
Okay. Will you agree to that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. If you have feelings where you feel like you want to cut yourself or take an overdose or try to attempt suicide, you need to call me right away.
Okay.
It's very important.
Okay.
I'm concerned about you. I don't want you to do that.
Okay.
You are under 18. So I do have an obligation to speak with your mother.
Okay.
That she knows that she has found out about the cutting. I would like to discuss with her and bring her in and discuss what we talked about. Would that be okay?
No, it's okay.
Okay. And I want her to know about the agreement that we have, that you won't cut yourself again, and that you also won't take an overdose of pills or try to hurt yourself, that you will call me or your mom will call me
Okay.
before you do that. And I would like to see you more often than once a week. I'd like for you to come back at least twice a week. And we're also going to look at your medications. There may be something we can change you to help you. Now, can you talk to your mom when you're feeling down?
Yes, I will.
Okay, so you can talk with her.
Yes, I will.
Okay, so that's good. And your dad, are you able to talk to your dad?
Yeah, yes, I will.
Okay, all right. Well, I have a contact here, and that as we discussed, that you're not going to try to hurt yourself or take your life. And then what I do is I have you sign it, and then your mom will sign it since you're under 18, and I will sign it.
Okay.
You know, I am very concerned. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Okay, you're a very bright, intelligent young woman, and we can work together to try to help to get you through this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All done.
Oh boy. Okay, my turn. Hopefully, I'll be able to. Okay. Okay. So, welcome to the today's section. My name is Margaret. I'm going to be your nurse practitioner today. I'm quite sure you've signed about the concept for me to take care of you. I just wanted to know also about the confidential that is going to be anything we discuss today will be between me and you. Okay. But apart from unless we are having the thinking about doing something to yourself, like hurting yourself or like thinking about somebody else that I have to discuss with maybe your parent or with somebody else. Apart from that, anything we discuss today is going to be confidential. I think you understand that.
Yes.
It's good. Okay. So, and I know you've already signed. So I think your mom signed to give me the your consent for me to treat you, to talk to you.
Okay.
So can you tell me, I know you are 17 years old. Can you tell me why you're here today?
Well, my boyfriend broke up with me a few weeks ago, and he didn't even tell me why. He just stopped calling me, and at school he doesn't, talk to me. And a few days ago I cut myself, and my mom and dad are really, really worried, and they wanted me to come in and talk with someone.
Okay, so you cut yourself. So why do you cut yourself? What were you thinking when you're cutting yourself? What was the reason?
Well, I just felt so alone, and like nobody loved me. My boyfriend, dumped me, and I just feel like nobody wants to be around me. And it's just really, really, it's just really sad.
So, what do you have apart from your boyfriend? Do you have any other friends?
Well, I mean, I have one friend that's pretty close, that I'm close with, but she lives, she moved about a year ago, so she lives in another state, and we talk sometimes, but I haven't really found anyone here really close. I spent so much time with my boyfriend that I guess I really wasn't focusing on trying to make other friends.
Yes, okay. So apart from I'm reading your, I was looking that you have been taking the antidepressant.
Yes.
So when did you start taking that?
Like about 2.5 years ago, my pediatrician put me on it.
So is it working? Does it help?
When he first put me on it, I think it helped, but I think just with, what's been happening with my boyfriend, I've just been feeling really down and sad.
Okay. So did what am I just want to say what so about cutting yourself, do you tell anybody about it?
No, I didn't tell anyone about it. I just wanted to see what would happen if I did it, because I was just feeling really kind of low and down. I didn't tell anyone, but my mom kind of saw the marks on my arm and asked me.
So when was the last time you cut yourself?
About 3 days ago.
So are you thinking about cutting yourself again or doing anything?
Well, sometimes I think, I'm in so much pain. Maybe if I just, took all my antidepressant medications and some ibuprofen and stuff, and, of course I wouldn't be sad anymore. I wouldn't be here. So I didn't really think about that.
So are you telling me you're thinking about overdose because you said taking all your medication? What do you mean? Can you tell me more about that?
Well, I know, if you take too much Tylenol or ibuprofen, that can cause you to pass away. And the antidepressants, I would just take that and the ibuprofen maybe, and I wouldn't have to deal with all this pain, and I just feel so lonely.
Okay, so you're telling me you are going to kill yourself.
Well,
so, is that what you're saying?
no, I think I would do it. I mean, I just just for like a few minutes, I just thought about it. You know, what would happen if I took all my pills? I mean, I haven't. I'm not going to do it. I just thought, you know, well, what would happen if I did?
Okay, so since you are thinking about it and you are 17 years old, I have to let your mom knows that you are still thinking about it.
Okay.
Because we have to make sure you didn't do it. So to make sure to keep you safe.
Yes.
So I have to let your mom know. We have to discuss with your mom. You have to sign agreement with me that you will not do it. First of all, so you say you don't want to do it. You're just thinking about it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I really want to do it. I don't know. I just thought about it briefly.
Okay, so is it possible for you to call me next time you are thinking about it?
Yes, I will.
You sure you will call me?
Yes, I will.
Okay. So please, anytime you are thinking about it, make sure call me immediately. Call me immediately and let me know so that we can talk about whatever that you are thinking.
Okay.
Then also we're going to make it's like a written agreement between me and you that you will not do anything to yourself. Before you do anything, you call me. Are we agree on that?
Okay. Yes, I will. I'll do that.
And also, I have to ask your mom to call me so that we can let her know that you are still thinking about it. I know you are thinking about it, but at the same time, you have to let your mom know that you are thinking about hurting yourself. Is that a good idea?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, for me to let your mom knows about it.
Okay.
Okay. And also, I have to explain to your mom that you agree with me that anytime you are thinking about cutting yourself or do anything to yourself, you will call me. You will let her know and you will call me. Is that agreement?
Yes, I agree to that.
Okay. So we have to let her know because we have to keep you safe.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes.
So I have one more question. So
Okay.
when you are thinking about do something, do you is there any are you not thinking about have you ever thinking about something else like a coping skill to help you with your depression instead of self? I know you are using cutting as a coping skill. Is there any other way you can is there any other thing you can think that can help you during when you are depressed? You want to think about something else? So maybe the next section you let me know.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'll try and think about something. Okay.
Yeah. So instead of cutting yourself, you can think about another coping skill, something else you can be doing. You
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? I want us to think about something for
Okay.
you to do like a coping skill instead of cutting yourself for you to do. You
Okay.
understand, Jesse?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll think about something.
Okay. So try and think about something that will help you to calm down during when you are having that thought about doing something to yourself.
Okay.
Okay. So I think we have to have another section this week so that we plan and have it twice a week for the next 2 or 3 weeks to make sure you are okay. So when you are getting better, we can reduce this to once. But for now, I think twice a week will be better so that we can really work together to find out how to help you. Is
Okay.
that okay? Okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay then. So I'm going to invite your mom inside so that we can discuss about it. So we really need to keep you safe.
Okay.
Okay. What about that?
Okay, here, let me, let's see. Oh,